check. Hello. Check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hello. Check. Okay, I think this is good. Alrighty. They said I have to click this plus icon, press text, and I'm supposed to type the reader. Okay. Oh, this one's already in use. Oh, they made one for me, they said. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see now. I see. Okay, I pressed choose existing. And then I pick the reader. Okay. They said to scroll all the way down on the fonts and pick Zernik RG. Okay. And we want to type the reader. There we go. Okay. Then they said that I can turn this camera on too by clicking the plus icon, video capture device, camera. Hey, there I am. Oh, I'll have to find some more light for sure. Oh, wow. Okay then. We're going to try reading this book. Hang Tough. World War II Letters and Artifacts of Major Dick Winters. By Eric Dorr and Jared Frederick. Forward by Bradford Freeman. I actually don't read many books, so we'll see how this goes. There's a map. Oh. Wars do not make men great, but wars sometimes bring out the greatness in good men. A note from the editors. 16 million Americans served in uniform during the Second World War. 1 out of every 8 citizens. Scores of veterans meticulously documented, preserved, and revisited their wartime journeys for the benefit of posterity. One such figure was Major Richard Davis Winters of the 101st Airborne 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment. Born January 21st, 1918, in the rich agricultural belt of southeastern Pennsylvania, his placid upbringing did not portend the destiny of a distinguished soldier. In certain respects, Dick Winters bears similarities to American Civil War legend Joshua Chamberlain. As the firstborn sons of pacifist mothers, they were imparted the virtues of self-reliance, introspection, and the education. Introverts in their youth, they overcame certain insecurities via higher learning. They were driven by an underlying motivation to grow, and surpass expectations. When the United States confronted its greatest challenges, both eagerly sought to lead men in battle. Neither possessed formal military education, but both committed themselves to self-study and advancement. The two officers conducted themselves with great poise in the iconic clashes of their ages. Like thousands of fellow field officers, they contributed to morally driven causes of liberation. Both rest eternally under surprisingly modest headstones adorned with tokens of appreciation. The greatest commonalities are indicated by post-war legacies. Although Chamberlain and Winters followed different career paths, academic and agricultural, respectively, the years in uniform served as the definitive episodes of their lives, seemingly reserved in dispositions. The Mainer and Pennsylvanian energetically maintained ties to their wartime associations. Their fascinating tales of courage under fire captured the imagination of accomplished writers whose works in turn were adapted into wildly successful Hollywood productions. Chamberlain and Winters transcended the status of historical figures and entered the pantheon of popular imagination. The actions of each came to symbolize the struggles of a generation. Band of Brothers, the far-reaching HBO miniseries that centered Winters' fame, debuted a mere 2 days before the September 11 attacks. Parallels were inevitably drawn between past and present. According to the Los Angeles Times, the series, while thanking the generation before, helped settle and inspire the one ahead. The film depicted troops who were resilient and stuck together. It was a powerful message to a nation trying to overcome something like 9/11. Observed Colonel Eric Kale, a combat veteran and West Point professor. Great strength is not from ourselves but from each other, he added. That's a message soldiers have been trying to get out for a long time. Winters was an evocative conveyor of that message. Among those embodying the Major's example was PFC Andrew Collins, who completed basic training at Fort Jackson in the spring of 2007. Collins, who repetitively absorbed lessons from Band of Brothers in his high school years, actualized such insights. Being able to think on your feet and remain collected garners a certain amount of respect, but it's not always your first instinct, Collins admitted. When a certain moment called for action, I sometimes wondered, what would Dick Winters do? The philosophy served me well. Before I knew it, I was a confidant for comrades seeking advice. Seems strange at age 21 to have soldiers younger and older than me seeking my guidance. As I reflect, I recognize Dick Winters as one whose attitudes I tried so hard to emulate. Collins maintained that mindset as a sergeant during a tour of duty in Iraq. The miniseries that inspired him remains a popular go-to for service members at home and overseas. Alrighty, that's all I'm going to read because I definitely messed up a couple times. Said a couple swear words, but you know what? That's what happens when you try something for the very first time.